Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Recording on my SSD, by the way, is such a smarter thing than I've been doing because it actually allows the recording to start instantly. Welcome back for another game here in the DreamHack Austin America Qualifier. If you are not an American and you don't have an American passport, then you can jog off. Only literal Americans can play in this tournament. And we are continuing through. We have a Terran vs. Terran series here for you fine ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the yellow Terran in the bottom left to kick things off. He's from Team Gravity. Same team as EJK, by the way. He is Semper. And in the top right, we have the purple Protoss. Why do I want to... It's just built into my brain, guys. I like saying purple Protoss player, pink Protoss player, purple pink Porphia Vampire. Thank you for subscribing, by the way, buddy. I'm sorry, I didn't notice you, Senpai, during the game. Yeah. He's Dolan. He's the purple Terran player. Purple Terran player. It just doesn't have the same ring to it. Can I call him Protoss anyway? You guys okay with that? I'm just going to refer to him as Protoss for this match. Purple Protoss player. He does get scouted pretty quickly. I mean, he went for a gas first. So this is a really fast factory. He went gas first, double gas. So this is going to be like a one base aggression build. And he's going to follow this up with probably an expand. He's good, I'd imagine. Unless he doesn't think he can win. If he thinks he's screwed, he's going to go for like some crappy one base all-in and die really fast. Meanwhile, Semper's like, I'm probably better than you. So I'm just going to go for a very fast expansion. Build 2 Marines, get a factory. Not take any chances. By constantly building Marines, he keeps himself safe against an early Reaper or 2 Reapers. And there we go. Yeah, really fast start part on the Tech Lab. So it's going to be a Cloak Banshee rush out of Dolan. I asked him in chat before the game started if he was the same... I asked him if he was the same Dolan as the... I asked him if he was the same Dolan as like that duck that Morrow has in his chat. Like, I didn't know Morrow owned a duck, but he has, like, a picture of him as one of his sub-emotes. And I wasn't sure if this was, like, a play on that, on Morrow's duck, or, you know? I feel like these are the important questions to ask in life. So, there we go. Cloak on the way, Banshee on the way. Wow, Nathanius, you're so smart. It's not like I play Terran for a living or anything. Starport's on the way. Just now for Semper, but he's getting a tech lab on his factory. So, if he starts, like, an engineering bay... If he starts an eBay anytime soon at all, he will have everything he needs to stop this Banshee. He needs to start a Cyclone right now, though. I'm scared. Yeah, he's going for a tank. That's bad. So, tank, Marines, I don't mind them, but this Banshee is super fast. And right now, he doesn't have any detection whatsoever. Okay, now... Okay, see? I told you... He canceled the tank, started a Cyclone, and started an eBay. Now, if he had done that 30 seconds ago, it would have been perfect. You know what I mean? But not everyone can be a god like me. Semper is only a demigod, which is still pretty good when you really think about it. So now Semper's going to save energy for a scan. Now he's going to build a turret. He's got the Viking and the Cyclone, whereas a tank would have just been bad news bears. But the Cyclone could have already been done. Not that it matters, because it's still done before the Banshee arrives. I think Banshees should just have the speed buff built in. Right? Right, Blizzard? Right? There's no Oracle speed upgrade. Banshee comes in, kills a Marine, and a second Marine. And then the scan. Oh! And it... Oh! It dies. Rip. And shout out to Julie, who just brought me my... just brought me coffee. Now I have a lot of coffee. And I'm happy. Because I'm addicted. I have a problem. Siege Tank on the way now. So Siege Tank always a good follow-up. Because it could always be a drop or something. You know? It could always be like a drop. Oh, look at that. A medevac. Oh, look at that. Another one. Wow, guys. Wow. This turns out having a tank to defend against a big drop could actually be a good idea. No need to make a Reddit thread, guys. No need to... Oh, come on. Oh, You bought me 420 years of Reddit gold for making a correct prediction. I'm flattered, but you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. No, it's okay. Do it again. I'm in such a good mood today. Natural expansion. Yeah, it's there. 2 more racks on the way. So that's a follow-up for Dolan. Start stim, buddy. Start it. EJK just started his stim. I mean, Semper. Semper. 1 Hellion. Marines. Oh, wow, that line damage. You parking in my driveway. That's my base. Oh, double tank drop in the natural, but the tank's not in position. I love TBT. To be fair, this is your fault. And now Semper's saying, that's my base. That's my base. Go away. That's my base. Medevac down. That natural's taking a lot of fire. And there's a Marine stuck here. Oh, no! Alright, nice. Ah. That feel when your Marines just eat tank shots. No bueno. Oh, shit. Oh! Nice tank micro. Oh! Dang. I thought that tank was gonna die. He's got 3 health, so 1 Marine shot would have killed him. Nice. Nice meme. So let's see. Dolan is on 2 bases now. He is just now starting +1 attack, whereas it is almost done for Semper. Semper's floating out his 3rd base. He's only got 2 racks, but you know what? I like a nice pair of racks, so I can't really blame him. Oh wait, no, there's a 3rd one. I'm literally blind. So, yeah, they're both very similar, except Dolan's got a little more army supply and no 3rd. But I think this is like a do or die right now. Like, he has to all in Semper. Like now. Like, he's got to go now. With these next 2 medevacs, he has to load everything up and just go for a doom drop. He really doesn't have any other choice. Like, he starts his 3rd now, but EJK is already mining. He's already mining the 3rd base. It's time to put up or shut up. Look at those 4 beautiful mules coming to take your resources. That's my base. And this Marine completely misses the entire army. But it's okay. We still love him. Here we go. All right. Semper knows. The music's getting epic, tasteless. Let's each tanks get dropped. Needs vision of that tank. 2 more get dropped. They are not in range of that tank on the back end. SCV's getting pulled for a little bit, but you know what? Great hold by Semper. He defends beautifully. He is now ahead in supply, army-wise and worker-wise, and he has his 3rd base mining. 3rd base is only just about to finish, but you know what? It's not technically done yet. Because you have to build another orbital. You have to turn it into an orbital command before you can actually do it. You have to make that into an orbital. And you know what? It just triggers me when people say, "Oh yeah, you know Artos' 3rd base finishing right now." It's like, no, it's not. It has another 25 seconds before it's even done. Then it has to float over. So no, that 3rd base won't be ready for another 30 seconds because even though the orbital's almost done, it has to lift up, move over, land, get a zoning permit, get a parking permit, register itself in the 3rd base county, get its plates changed. Then it has to go through secondary inspection because it came from out of state. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, there's just a lot of hassle with moving this from such a small area to another. It's like when I try to take my dank memes with me when I go to cast DreamHack, you know? Well, I won't have to in Austin because I'll still be in the US of A, which is nice. They like try to scan all my USB drives. Like, we're making sure you don't have any illegal Pepes on here, sir. I'm just like, God damn, Loch Ness Monster, leave me alone. True story, by the way. True story. I actually had to have the president of Sweden come save me. I actually came over and talked them down. They wanted to send me to Guantanamo Bay. So 2-2 on the way now for EJ Semper. Ha! Oh, I'm going to make that mistake all series long, aren't I? Semper is getting his 2-2. +1-1 is now finally done for Dolan. So he's got that going for him, which is nice. But, oh, he's baiting him. He's baiting him. This is it. This is my moment. My moment. He's really being patient with this. He wants to wait until this big throbbing purple mass moves out onto the map. And then he strikes. Then he strikes. And that will be the moment. As recorded, the hit single by Rebecca Black, My Moment. Actually much better than Friday if you guys ever get bored and want to hate yourself for some reason. Scan, he's looking, really trying to bait this army into coming out to kill his army. But Dolan must be like, nah, baby, why you frontin'? Come on, show me something. He's like, you wouldn't put half your army there. That's not how this works. You don't just push half your army. I think Daredevil would probably have an easier time casting StarCraft than me. And there's not even a Braille version of this game. He's really just so patient. He's like, as soon as you move out of your base, I'm going to doom drop you. Thank you, Daniconi. He's going to doom drop. He's like, please, retreat out of your turtle shell. Oh my god! He knows! What? Oh, so sick. I wish Elky were here so he could say, so sick, so sick. Never lucky. I mean, Semper is maxed out, right? He's got his 2-2. 2-2's only just now on the way for Dolan. Semper should just force a fight right now. He should be able to win a big fight. He just needs to force his opponent into engaging in combat with him. That's really all he needs to do. Like, seriously, he's ahead 2 upgrades. He's maxed. He's got that Atkins diet thing going on. Oh, the tanks! So many siege tanks! Great shots being fired here, and oh, Semper's ready. Are you ready? Do you know? I feel it too. Leaves a few Marines behind and drops the natural. Siege tank's gonna siege, and the natural is forfeit. Yo, the 2-2 that's upgrading is right here, Tasteless. Oh no, those eBays are so important. Meanwhile, the tanks get dropped on the high ground. But denying the +2 armor is still really, really big. Every upgrade is so crucial in Terran vs. Terran. There's the drop. The hop, skip, and a jump over to the third base. These oh god. Shield your eyes, children. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's dying. Wow. GG. Wow, Semper, man. What's that hashtag? No bully. We need to bring that one back because Semper is like Semper slapped that guy's shit real hard. Pretty hardcore, actually, in all honesty. That was brutal. That was brutal. That was disgusting. Oh yeah, this is the thing that was in the coffee Juliet got me. Oh hey, an invite to game number 2. It's gonna be on Frozen Temple. Does Roddy still live in LA? Roddy lives in Santa Monica. I live... Technically, isn't Santa Monica like its own weird legal thing that exists outside of LA County? I think it is. I think it does. Well, someone in chat's talking about Taylor Swift. I actually had a dream that Kerrigan was trying to kill me. And then I was running away with someone. I don't know who it was. And we ended up running somewhere, and I was like, this doesn't look like a safe place. And like, no man, it's like the feminists are doing a award ceremony for female superheroes. And I was like, oh well, that's just really convenient. So Taylor Swift was there. Apparently she's a superhero. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I'm waiting for them to start the game. Life is good. People in chat are trying to say that Roddy moved to Russia. Daniconi subbed for 3 months in a row. Nice meme. Nice meme. Anybody else sub during today's stream? I need to be cautious of that. Yeah, Porphyria Vampire sub for 2 months. Daniconi sub for 3 months. Nice. Nice memes. Well, there's some interesting pasta in the chat right now. What did she get me to drink? Is this just a regular black coffee? This doesn't taste like a skinny vanilla latte. Guys, I'm going to have to go commit domestic abuse against Julie. Maybe it's just too hot and I can't tell yet. Ruff is now hosting you. Wow, thank you, Ruff. Literal God. Make Kanto great again. Shield your eyes. Well, we're literally waiting for the next game to start. So, if you're wondering why I keep this part in the YouTube video, it's that you don't know how long the matches of the games are, so that you can avoid spoilerinos. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers I get on my YouTube, the more YouTube content I make. Alright, we are going into game number 2 of Semper versus Dolan, aka EJK versus Dolan. Caparino. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, spawning in the bottom right position. As the, what's the color for yellow in Spanish? I'm pretty sure I can offend someone by trying to say that. I can't remember. Roja was red, right? And then naranja is orange. Well, naranja is technically a literal orange. No, it means the color too. I'm just gonna apologize. I'm just gonna apologize right now, because I don't want to offend anyone that speaks Spanish. I live in LA, right? It's actually a lot of Spanish-speaking people here. I don't want them to come to my house and force me to take Spanish class. I don't have time, guys. I need to play StarCraft. I can't afford to take time to learn Spanish. But I can butcher your language. So, I just apologize again. Oh, Tyrax Reaper. Nice meme. So this is going to be a quick one. It's going to be real quick. Oh, he's checking for Proxy Reaper. The deadliest cheese is the one that you build. The deadliest cheese is the one you ferment in your own farm. I don't ferment my cheese on a farm outside the rocks. No, that's where you'd expect me to. That's where you'd expect me to cheese you. But this map, Frozen Temple, more like Reaper Temple. Or Frozen... Actually, I really want Italian Ice now. Can someone tell Julie to go get me Italian Ice? I was just disappointed when I found out that the sugar-free cherry Italian Ice actually isn't really less calories than the normal Italian Ice that's cherry flavored. In case you guys didn't know, the cherry one at Rita's is like, I'm pretty sure it's the least amount of calories. That's like, it is a hard life, man. It's a hard life trying to be a memer. That SCV is gonna die. And he doesn't know. He never saw the second Rax. Scotty doesn't know. But you know what I know? EJK, Semper, god damn it, is going to be in a lot of trouble. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I need to slow down. I just need to slow down. I should just not talk for the rest of this game. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this anymore. Oh, he's gone up to 3 Rags Reaper. Man, he really wants to kill Semper. One of those Reapers is really weak of Dolan's. I'll turn on the health bars for a sec so you guys can see. Marines, of course, don't regenerate health because they basically have American health coverage, whereas the Reapers have European health coverage, where it takes a while, but you do eventually get healed. And Marines heal faster when you can afford medevacs, but you know, that's the problem, right? Sometimes you just don't have the resources to get medevacs that fast. Oh! Congratulations. You grenaded yourself. And Semper still made his way up to Starport Tech. Like, this is a hard thing to deal with most of the time, but Dolan's supply blocked. He's starting an expansion, a depot, a factory. He's not done what he wanted to do with this opening at all. Amarillo. Yes, Amarillo. Yes. God damn it. I remember that's how you say yellow in Spanish. I haven't taken Spanish class since my senior year of high school. I took like 2 years of Latin, and then they're like, well, Nate, you actually have more credits than you need to graduate going into your senior year. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I'm like, do I need to take any classes? They're like, yes. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just take like 3 or 4 then. They're like, no, you have to take Spanish. I'm like, why? It's like, because you can't like have half the day to yourself just because you overachieved the first 3 years of high school. I'm like, God damn it! And I took Spanish class. And it didn't matter if I passed or failed because I was already going to graduate 100%. There's a random life story that you didn't care about. Congratulations. Nothing's happening in this game, so I can say whatever I want. I like to eat bagels that are plain and sometimes toasted. If it's toasted, then with butter. If it's not toasted, then the butter needs to be warm already. Otherwise, it's so hard to spread butter on cold bread. You guys ever try to do that? It's like you try to put peanut butter on regular bread, but the peanut butter is like kind of tough because you had it in the fridge or something. You don't have that super creamy kind, and it just rips the bread up. Oh my god. I'd rather kill myself than have to deal with that. Siege tank's got a siege. Reapers. There's so many Reapers. Ooh, baby. All right, it blows up quite a few of them. Semper's just chilling, and I love this Liberator because when you go for the Reaper play, your Viking is just so slow. And the Liberator is just hard to deal with, so it denies mining in the natural expansion. You have to wait for that Viking to come out before you can really accomplish anything. And then when the Viking comes out, Liberators actually move faster than Vikings, so dodging that is really, really easy. Like, really, really easy. Yeah. Oh! Runs around the side, but siege tank micro too strong. Boom, boom. The grenades are not going to be enough, I don't think. Worker count barely favors Dolan. Liberation is at hand. Look at this. Everyone does this. They go to mine. Oh, you shouldn't have unsieged. Well, I guess Liberators can run from Vikings, so unsieging's okay. But it can be risky to do that. So we got some Marines moving out with dos siege tankos. And there's going to be 2 tanks when they arrive. Wow, the Viking totally missed the mark. Double tank, load up. Sieging. Well, that's a standoff. Hey, the Viking got the Liberator. Nice meme. So now they're like, alright, we just gotta back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. So stim, combat shield, only stim. How about a +1? Can I get a +1? No eBay. No +1. That is unfortunate. Well, that Marine was twerking. So is Dolan gonna push now? Oh, that Hellion died. Shout out to Croissant, resubbed for 21 years. Man, you've been here since I was 2 years old. I was still living in Brooklyn when you subscribed to me. Well, can you really call it living? I didn't have memes yet at that age. Combat shields is done, and stim will be done shortly afterwards. So these Marines should just be better. Should just be better. Yeah, they're literally better. Superior in every way. Probably because Semper's American. These guys are American, but these guys are probably from the South, man. That's the thing. We can always... Americans are so great at dividing each other, you know? We can get half the country to hate the other half with, like, the Republican, Democrat thing. But we can also always go back to the North versus the South. And as someone who was born north of the Mason-Dixon line, I don't know where Dolan's from. He could also be from Brooklyn. But I'm just going to assume he's a dirty southerner. Oh, nice drop. Almost got the reactor. Denied a couple barracks from building. Top observer, NA. See, look at those Marines with their combat shields. That's right. Dixie chicks can't afford combat shields. So Dolan wants to slowly encroach. Oh, he doesn't have vision in the tanks. That's kind of annoying. The drop is back. Wow, so annoying. SCVs? All those SCVs for one man? Ugh. He died. He died by zombies. Oh! Oh, the Marines just charge down and kill everything. GG. Semper takes the series 2-0. Well played.